No, ini bara.
Okay. Welcome. Basically, lots of Lala Mialonko is cool, man, that I can really relax.
What madam?
Yeah, that's
What madam?
Yeah.
Not I'm just somebody.
That's right.
Grand Villa.
Grand Villa.
That's fine.
Slowly. Yes. No.
Yeah, actually, a lot of people are basically Mialonko very relaxed. So the two is that I can understand.
You never need say what? Media, Nena Grand Villa is the best guest house in the Gambia.
Beji andika Grand Villa Guest House. Na labungul bebe senyaring adu na bungul bebe nyarandiring coming ibela fila ila suwe taranyame. Intel Grand Villa na kiliano na lafino wale mukamwati intel kang. Na ye sabati Grand Villa yela kodo na fakalamuta.
Oh man, this is like a paradise.
I know.
I so much love this place.
Yeah, thank you.
Trust me, I love this place.
You can move someone and you're watching what?
Yeah.
How can you jump and move to Gambia? Grand Villa.
I tell you. I love this place. Okay. I love this place, man. Oh yeah.
Ni lafta na kuo keso sotola. Futama Oljuntum Paradise Estate. Mbaya kumandiroke 7527-218. Wale futana website oto www.grandvillaguesthouse.com. Grand Villa Guest House.
Dreaming of owning a property in a prime location with great proximity and fantastic neighborhood? EJ Investments Sanyang Seaview Estate is the best choice you have been waiting for. Our Sanyang Seaview Estate is approximately 15 minutes drive away from the busy hub of Busubi roundabout and into the heart of nature, where you can have a peaceful and relaxed lifestyle with your family. You can buy a finished 4-bedroom story with 5-year flexible payment plan or a service plot with 2-year payment plan option. With over 300 homes, you'll enjoy big tar roads with covered drainage, modern electrification with solar street lights, gated entrance with security post, and a breath-catching experience of our beautiful sea view and lake view. You can own a home today at our Sanyang Seaview Estate. Call us today on 446-4838 or 325-9220. Visit our website on ejinvestments.net. EJ Investments, first in property.
Yaran yilla domoro kadiyata.
Boy, Jannan Seekers restaurant.
sa nakko be ninna dimbal nimbe domoro kala janno
domoro seneyata adiyata topotoro fanan kende ma bije luntan during tamala abeka domoro ki janni adi manda wala de te ka be bijele anim fanan ka fadi jang ikono e fa e ka fa minne ko pastry anim bakery iko fanan be kalele badde lomba conference lomba workshop lomba ye fo pendil lo dunya kono domoro betama nyillom international o toda number 1
amanke ba domoro jandama
esa domo jang is atariya
wo mu kubandi
sa nakko sa futandin
oto sa nakko be mu Ceesay restaurant
dafa nan janna mu yat ni manje dorom bijam
aban
Ceesay Restaurant, known for best quality food and customer satisfaction.
Alright.
Honey, did you remind him that the last time he sent the money, it was not enough to buy all the provisions?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell him.
Are you guys talking about money transfer to buy provisions?
Yes.
But
Don't you know about Baluwo?
Baluwo? What is Baluwo?
Baluwo is a service that your son can use to send provisions directly to you guys from the shop. And you don't have to worry about the exchange rate.
Tell me how Baluwo works.
It's very simple.
Just log on to baluwo.com and shop, or download the app on your phone. You can shop on the website or using the app to buy online basic products for your family and friends. With Baluwo, you decide what your money is spent on. Your money, your choice. Buy online products for your family and friends in the Gambia, Senegal, Nigeria or Mali. Baluwo, better than sending money.
Hi, good morning everybody, and thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. My name is Dr. Naffie Ceesay, and I am one of Koro's younger sisters. This is pretty new to me. I'm not really big on media, so this is my first time. You guys will have to excuse me. My family has been getting a lot of requests from some of your colleagues as far as, what it is that we're doing here. I am actually here on a medical mission. Which I do every year. I'm going to talk about it in our statement. And so instead of doing several different sittings with different people, I would rather we do it one time with everybody else because it's more, it saves more time for everybody. And so I'll just read out a statement that was put together by my sisters and I, okay? When we think of Koro, the quote, "Our lives are not fully lived if we are not willing to die for those we love and for what we believe." This is a quote by Martin Luther King. That comes to mind when we think about our brother. Koro stood for and died for his beliefs. We chose to remember Koro for how he lived, not the way that he died. Koro lived a life of a man of discipline, integrity, service, funny, which most people don't know that he's quite funny, and above all, love for his family and his country. Koro was a patriot and a visionary who wanted to transform and improve his country and her people. In his memory, our family has founded the Ceesay Koro Ceesay Foundation, which has been providing free school supplies, medical services, screenings, and community education for countless number of citizens for the last 4 years. This is actually the reason that I am here right now. I am doing the medical mission right now, and I'm going to be here for 4 weeks. And initially, in the beginning, we were coming every year. But because of demand and people requiring our services, we started coming every 6 months. And so when we come every 6 months, I do different locations. Fajikunda is my base location. I've started coming here since the first year. And so I continue to come here, but I have also included Polyclinic in Banjul. We have done Bansang last year, and I am going to be doing Fatoto actually in the next couple of days. I'm going up country to Fatoto for several days as well. And what we usually do when we come is we bring I bring a lot of friends that are volunteering doctors from the US and nurses, and we give free services. We see patients for free, and we give medications. Usually the medications we give include antihypertensives, diabetic medications, and these I usually give to patients for 6 months at a time so that there's continuity in their care. So when we come back another 6 months, we give them another 6 months of medication so there's no break in their care. And so Koro's legacy is about service, uplifting, and making a difference. And it should not be confused with cheap attempts to smear his reputation. And so we have heard a lot of forgiveness during these trials that have gone on. And we wanted to make sure that everybody understands from our perspective that forgiveness is not for the villain or the perpetrator. It is a victim's way of getting back their strength and their power. And forgiveness is also not a line that you cross after hearing somebody give a superficial or a pathetic apology. It is a path that you take. It's not just a line you cross when you hear somebody say something. And this path my family has decided to take a long time ago. And this is independent of anybody who had anything to do with what happened to my brother. We have decided to take this pathway a long time before anybody said anything. Okay? And so they do not get to dictate how we heal. We choose to decide when we heal. And we have done that a long time ago. They have tried to eliminate my brother, but unfortunately all they have done was amplified his message. Okay? And in the last 23 years, we have wondered what we would say, what we would do, okay, to Koro's killers. And honestly, all we feel is just sadness. Because true power is not the use of big guns and terrorizing innocent citizens. True power is to hold back from using power when you can, and instead you use mercy. That's true power. And so Koro's life was not ours to forgive. The killers would need to ask for the Almighty's forgiveness for that. We, right, and we hope that, we pray and hope that He, the Almighty, would show them more mercy than they have shown my brother and their other victims. We believe justice will be served, and we continue to thank the Gambian people for their unwavering support. Okay, we are very appreciative, and we hope that everybody remains optimistic. For justice denied is not justice, for justice delayed is not justice denied. That's what we believe. And we thank you guys so much. And I open it up to you guys if you guys have a few questions, because I really need to get back to the clinic. So do you guys have any questions at this point?
Any questions?
So from the statement, you said the family have decided the path for a long time ago, but recently we know of a TRC where many victims and perpetrators have been testifying. The issue of Koro has come up over and over again. What does your family specifically make of with what is being said about Koro so far?
So for us, the way we go by with it is that we don't go into this process having expectations. Because when you have expectations, you run into the tendency of getting disappointed. So we don't have any expectations. We just kind of go ahead, go with the punches and see how things play out. But we truly have no expectations at this time. And that's what prevents us from getting disappointed.
And why you don't have expectations? Because you don't believe in this commission, or you think so it's not,
No, sorry, it has nothing to do with the commission. The TRRC, which we think it's actually quite, a fine body. it's a group of people, or it's an entity that we have never had in the Gambia before. So this is one of its kind. It is the first we've had, and we definitely, as Koro's family, we believe in it. We want to give them a chance to look through everything and make their assessment. So we think that the Gambian people should definitely give them a chance too. So us not having expectations is something that our parents taught us a long time ago. It is independent of what's going on right now. If you do not want to get disappointed, don't have expectations of other people. Because once they don't fulfill that expectation, you run into being disappointed. And that's on your own fault. So we learn that if it's something that we cannot control, we don't have expectations of other people.
Sorry, one question. You just mentioned justice delayed is not justice denied for your family.
Yes.
Which means that you at least expect that justice will be served at some point.
Yes.
With regards to Edward Usingata's testimony the day before yesterday, or these previous days, denying being involved in the killing of Koro Ceesay, which everyone expected that he was culpable of that act. What do you have to say with regards to his testimony, full-fledged denying being involved in the death of Koro Ceesay?
Well, the thing is with that, for somebody who is, we were not surprised. Let's just put it that way. We were not surprised by this. Now, it would have been nice, and it would have been great for somebody to come out, you know, and tell the truth. And because repentance includes telling the truth first, right? Before we heal, we need to know the truth with the person, and then you move on to healing. You can't jump from let's heal without getting to know the truth. And so for us, we were not surprised at all. Let's just put it that way.
Yes. Thank you very much. I'm Kewa Sumali.
Hey.
You did talk about Koro's personality.
Yes.
He's a very disciplined person.
Yes.
And very jovial. For going by the testimony of the former vice chairman of the NPRC, Edward Singate, he indeed highlighted that your brother was to take some money to the Casamas rebels. How do you receive this news as a family? That he is, your brother is somebody dealing with rebels to create violence in another country. Thank you.
Well, I'm not going to dwell too much about it, because today it's mostly about, again, like I said in the statement, not the way Koro died, but the way he lived. But as his family, it is our responsibility to make sure that we maintain his character in his absence. Okay? And for somebody who is an unremorseful psychopath, to insinuate that Koro was probably involved with the rebels or was probably killed by the rebels, I would say that that's a new low. Okay? It's a new low. But then again, okay, this is a guy who does not have a moral compass. So his low is a bottomless pit, let's say. And I would say that it is, you know, legal 101, that when you go out there, you try to plant a seed of doubt about your opponent, right? So that the general population would start to maybe think or waver about the person's character. Well, he underestimates the intelligence of the Gambian people, because people will see the truth. People have known the truth. And that is not the type of person my brother is. But there will be a lot of things that will go out. A lot of garbage will be thrown out there in the hopes that something will stick in the minds of the Gambian people. But again, our organization is mainly here to talk about the life of Koro, not the way he died, and his legacy and the good that is going to come out of this to the Gambian people. Thank you. Sure.
You said that you are not surprised by what the denial, the testimony.
Correct.
And to many observers, we cannot rely on perpetrators, to move forward to the expansion of the justice process. Do you share their opinion?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Do you think the national justice system rely on perpetrators to get it,
So are you asking me if I believe in the TRRC?
Yeah.
I said before in my statement that I definitely 100% believe in the TRRC. And I believe that we all need, as Gambians, we all need to give them a chance for them to get through the process and then, just assess all the evidence that they have and then see what their recommendation is. Because this is something that has never happened in Gambia. This TRRC body has never happened here before. And I know that the Gambian people, we are a little upset about certain things that didn't go the way we planned. But we also have to give the TRRC a chance to also get to the bottom of this, to also, assess everything and then come to their recommendations. I think we owe them that much as Gambians, to give them a chance to see where they end up instead of hastily making decisions about their capabilities. Okay, so I definitely believe in that.
You also said that you have played the part, your family.
Yeah.
They have played the part of humanity. Will it be possible one day for you to reach another level where you forgive those who...
I already said that we have already gone through the process of forgiving. As I said before, forgiveness is not for the perpetrator. It's not for the killers. Forgiveness is for the victims, right? So you want to make sure you forgive so that you don't go every day living angrily, having sadness inside, because then the perpetrator has won. They have had a hold on your life. You're the one at home crying. You're the one at home sad, incapacitated, right? Not living your life. So forgiveness, it's not for them, okay? It's for yourself. And it's a pathway that you take. You go through it. It takes several years to get to this, to go through this pathway. My family has already started taking this pathway a long time ago. So a mere apology from somebody or the lack of apology has nothing to do with our path of forgiveness. It's independent of it.
Okay. Two more questions, please. In your statement, you did say that there are cheap attempts to do with Koro's reputation.
Yes.
Who are these people who are trying to do it?
Well, we have all watched the testimonies, and there are certain people who have made certain allegations about my brother being, involved in certain things, like the gentleman before you just asked the question. What did I think of that? That's what I meant by there will be people who will try to plant a seed of doubt in our minds as to Koro's character. That's what I meant. And it is our responsibility to make sure that his character and who he was about, because we knew him the best, we make sure that that stays intact. And we do that through the work that we're doing to serve the Gambian people.
Okay.
One more question, please. I have to get going.
I am Naffie Ceesay from Gambian Talent TV, and my question is, what will you do if the commission recommends that Edward will be set free since he appeared before the TRRC and apologized to the whole nation, including your family?
Well, we'll have to wait and see. Again, like I said, I have a lot of belief in the TRRC. So we cannot just make premature conclusions or premature or, speculations about what if this, what if that. I truly believe that these are citizens of the Gambia, and they were all here when these things happened, and there are evidence that they would have to go through, to look through. And I have a lot of trust in them. I'm very confident that they will come to the right decision. And so when that day comes, our family will make a decision at that time.
But then yesterday, how was it feeling like seeing Edward and Sana coming together? How was it feeling like for your family?
Oh, actually, I didn't see that, sorry. I didn't get a chance to see that. I was in the clinic all day working, so I didn't get a chance to see that.
How did the news get to you when you had people saying that, how was the reaction? You didn't watch it fine.
No, there is nothing to react to. When two people get together and they want to hash out their differences, that's always a good thing. Thank you.
Okay, so thanks. Thank you all.
your dream home in the Gambia without risking your funds and family ties? Do you want a household name that is trustworthy and efficient? A name that will continue to give you updates on the project from the beginning to the very end with videos and pictures? If your answer is yes, then worry no more. Boss Construction and Asset Management is here for you. If you live outside the Gambia and want to build your dream home, then this is ideal for you. Just reach out to Boss Construction and let's start building the dream home into a reality. With Boss Construction, the difference is clear. We give you value for money. Some of our services includes the following: construction management, building equipment rentals, rent management, purchase and leasing, asset management, and many more. For more information, please contact 282-4945. Better still, send us an email, bossgambia@gmail.com, or you can also visit our website on www.bossgambia.com. Boss Construction, a name you can trust. Boss Construction and Asset Management, keeping families together.
Nolang def ñoo yeen rek skincare plus nara jàkkaarloo ak yeen waxtaan ak yeen tuuti rek ci suñu cuub suñu baax emuñ rek ci ay diw waaye comme ni ngeen ko xamee rek dañoo yëngu ci ay cuub te yëngu nag ci just any cuub suñ cuub bu nekk 5 star jas na la 5 star jas na muy jas na bi gën a pire moom la ñoo cuub palmaan bi gën a fort moom la ñoo liggéeyee ñun rek ci cuub dara du doy day des not only dañoo cuub but bu doon neexee ñu cuubal la ba pare nag ñawal la. We're not all about skin. We are skin, care, and the plus. And the plus does come in so many different ways.